Hi there, friends. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mali, and we're doing my very quickly favorite video to do ever. It's that time of the month where my TBR prompt jar picks my November read. It's crazy that I'm saying November. I can't believe it's nearly 2025 already, but I'm so excited for what the new year will bring. Existential crisis aside, we're gonna be picking out 8 prompts. As always, we're gonna ignore the fact that I haven't completed a monthly TBR yet and that I've only read one out of my October TBR. Anyways, let's jump straight into it. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be our first prompt. Lowest rated on Goodreads. Got my laptop. I remembered how to screen record my screen because last time it took me way too long to figure out, but I'm gonna toggle the average rating to lowest. I have a little bit of an issue. I don't have any of these 4 on my TBR card right now. So the very first one is Your Name by Esther Yee. Then we have Normal Woman by Ainsley Hogarth, Study for Obedience by Sarah Bernstein, Acts of Service by Lillian Fishman, 19 Claws. Oh my god. Oh, I saw one. I do have Nobody's Ever Missing. So by my understanding, Nobody's Ever Missing is about this girl on a self-discovery journey through New Zealand, but her mind is quickly going haywire. She's spiraling and growing out of control quickly. So this sounds really, really fun. I do know that I love Catherine Lacey. I absolutely adore her writing. I've read Biography of X and The Answers, and I really enjoyed both, especially Biography of X. So I'm really, really excited to get another Catherine Lacey. And I do remember that this was part of my 24 books for 2024 list. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this selection. I'm just a little bummed because the one after is Cursed Bread by Sophie McIntosh, and I also really want to read that one, but another day. Next prompt is been on my TBR for a month. I'm seeing Headshot. I think I got this about a month ago or something. I know I bought this in September, so that's an option. I also have The Coin, which I also got about a month ago. I think I got this beginning of September actually. This one I also got a month ago. I think all of these books I got them in September. Oh, I also got Blue Sisters about a month ago, but this one is huge. I'm not sure I'm in the mood for this. And I've seen so many like controversial reviews about this one. I'm just not in the mood for that right now. I think it will be between these 3 at the moment, to be honest. I'm gonna go with Headshot by Rita Bullwinkle. I nearly picked this one for last month's TBR, but I didn't. I've been kicking myself ever since. I really do want to read this. This was longlisted for the Booker Prize. It didn't make the short list, but I have been really excited to see this book because I have read from this author before. I read her short story collection, Belly Up, a couple years ago, and I remember really liking that one. So I'm really eager to read more Rita Bullwinkle. Also, the blurb sounds really, really cool. It's about these 8 girls who are part of this wrestling tournament, and I think we follow the lives of each girl before the tournament and what like leads them there. So I'm really intrigued about that character study. Prompt number 3. I got the same prompt because I put it back in the jar like a dum-dum. So we're gonna repick for prompt number 3. Of course I will do that. Okay. Oh, I got like 3 of these in here. What the hell? Non-fiction book. Do I have any nonfiction here? I think this is nonfiction. So I'm gonna check on Goodreads to be 100% sure, but I think this is a memoir. First of all, it's Brazilian lit, and this guy did a memoir about his dad. He was a trucker who went all around Brazil. He intercedes that with history about Brazil and personal anecdotes. So it sounds really, really cool, but I think it's a memoir, but I could be wrong. But let me check on Goodreads if it is a memoir. Yes, it's a memoir. Okay, so I wasn't making that up. So I'm gonna be choosing What Is Mine by Jose Enrique Bortolucci as my nonfiction pick, my only nonfiction in my TBR card right now, and I have been really excited to read this once I heard of it, thanks to Jamina over Jamina Rose. So thank you so much for putting this on my radar. I feel like we're going through this really, really quickly. We already have 3. 4th prompt is one-word title. We have so many one-word titles. We have Perfume, Cecilia, Pew, also by Catherine Lacey, Boulder. Oh my god, we have Passion Tide, Mad Woman, and lastly we have Candelabria. we have a lot of options. I've been wanting to read Perfume, and it's also part of my fall TBR. So this is a strong contender. Don't really want to read Cecilia right now, actually. I am taking this off because we already have a Catherine Lacey in my TBR. I feel like I could pick this up whenever because it's so short. This one's a strong contender as well. This is Monique Roffey's newest release. And if you don't know, Monique Roffey wrote The Mermaid of Black Conch, which I read earlier this year and I absolutely adored it. So this is a really strong contender. And then we have these two. I put this on the TBR because I really like the title, but I have no clue what this is about. It's a sweeping mystical novel following 3 generations of women as they grapple with muddled pasts and predetermined futures. Okay, so that does sound pretty good, but I'm not sure. I think I'll save this for another prompt maybe. The contenders are these two, and I'm gonna go for this one. I have to read Passion Tide. I literally was so excited when this was sent to me. Ever since I read The Mermaid of Black Conch, I've been wanting to read more of Monique Roffey and like get into her backlist, but I haven't had the chance to do so. When I heard that she was coming out with a new book this year, I had to get it, and I got it, and I feel like I have to read it. Our one-word title pick is Passion Tide by Monique Roffey. Okay, this is the 5th prompt. This feels like one I've never opened before, and that's really exciting. With all the letters of my name. So my name is Mali. You guys already know it's Mali. I feel like my name's pretty easy because they're all vowels. There's only one consonant, and that's the letter M. This was a very close pick, but sadly it doesn't have the letter L in here. It has every other letter in my name but the letter L. Let's keep looking. We're gonna have to repick for prompt number 5. I don't have any books with all the letters of my name. There's a lot of books with the vowels in my name, but not any with the letter M. And secondly, the lighting is gross. I know. I'm sorry. I turned down the lamp in my desk and that's giving like a little orange glow. I'm trying to make it cozy. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get accustomed to this because it's gonna be very, very gloomy in the next couple of months or so. We're entering the rainy season in Puerto Rico, so it's gonna be very gloomy and it's gonna be very dark. Let's just be cozy, okay? Let's turn on a candle. Let me turn on a candle. Hold on. I do not know if this is cozy. I really, really hope so. I'm literally using my laptop as lighting, so we're making do with what we have, guys. And like I said, it's gonna be very gloomy days from now on, so we're gonna have to get used to this, and I'm gonna have to get used to this as well. We're gonna repick for prompt number 5. Book published the year I was born, and off the bat, I really think we're gonna have to repick once again because I don't think I have any books published in the year 2000, which is the year I was born. I think my only chance is this book, 1959. So no, I'm not that old. So we're gonna have to repick. Repick number 3. Oh my god, I never had that many repicks. Go for this one. Ooh, this is a good one. New to me author. I got so many in my cart that are new to me authors, so this is good. For example, Jeanette Winterson. I've never read her before. There are more new to me authors in this cart than books by authors I've read, so this is essentially a free pick. Oh my god, there's too many choices. So we're gonna go for Margaret and the Mystery of the Missing Body by Megan Milks. I have never read a Megan Milks book before, and I really want to. I literally own 2 of her books right now, and I have not read any of those. This is a book that's on my 24 books for 2024, and I'm trying my hardest to get through that list because there's like 7 or 9 books left on that list, and I think I can definitely complete the list if I really set my mind to it. And so I really want to choose this book for that reason. This is also a book that sounds so good to me. This is a queer coming of age novel about a girlhood interrupted. I heard that it's a little weird, it's a little gross maybe, so I'm gonna read the blurb with you guys because I don't know what this book is about like at all. So meet Margaret. At age 12, she was head detective of the mystery club Girls Can Solve Anything. Margaret and her 3 best friends led exciting lives, solving crimes, having adventures, and laughing a lot. But now that they entered high school, the club has disbanded and Margaret is unmoored. She doesn't want to grow up, and she wishes her friends wouldn't either. Instead, she opts out, developing an eating disorder that quickly takes over her life. When she lands in a treatment center, Margaret finds her path to recovery, twisting sideways as she pursues a string of new mysteries involving a ghost, a hidden passage, disturbing desires, and her own vexed relationship with herself. That sounds so good. Oh my god. Okay, we're immediately going for Margaret and the Mystery of the Missing Body. Also, this cover is gorgeous. I love it. Let's do a good luck shake for the next prompt because I feel like we had a lot of dud. Oh my god, there's like two of them here. Highest rated on Goodreads. We're doing this again. We're taking my laptop. So I don't have any of the first four on my TBR. I don't have La Mala Costumbre, Fatherless Light, As the Andes Disappear, the Copenhagen Trilogy. These are not on my TBR card right now. Okay, so Good Girl by Aria Arbor is on my TBR, but it's an ARC copy. So it only has a certain amount of rating just because it is a new book that hasn't been published yet. So it will automatically have a high rating because of those low number of ratings. Do we do an art copy? Is that cheating maybe? I don't know. It's my TBR. It's my video. Good Girl by Aria Arbor. This is a art copy that was sent to me. This is a 2025 release, January 14 release. It says an electric debut novel about the daughter of Afghan refugees and her year of nightclubs, bad romance, and self-discovery, a portrait of the artist as a young woman. So the highest rated book on my physical TBR right now is Good Girl by Aria Arbor, and that's the one we're going for. Prompt number 7, a book published this year. So this is again essentially a free pick because I have a lot of books that were published this year on my TBR card. I got some short books. I think I can choose a bigger book. This has been calling my attention. This is Model Home by Rivers Solomon. This is about a haunted house, and I love a horror story about a haunted house. And this was recently sent to me. I think this is a October release, and it's about a black family who moves into this neighborhood. They're the only black family in the neighborhood. Quickly, things start happening in the house, and then the siblings move away, and then they come back to the house after the parents' death, I guess, to sort out any inheritances. Oh my god, the first line of this is, maybe my mother is God, and that's why nothing I do pleases her. Gagged. That's it. Model Home is my pick for a book published this year. So we're on the very last pick. So let's make this one that counts. Give this a good shake. I think next month I'm gonna refresh the jar, add some more prompts because I feel like this month and last month we chose a lot of the same prompts, like the highest rating, lowest rating on Goodreads prompt. I feel like we picked a book published this year, last month as well. So I feel like it's time for a little refresh. I'm getting a little bored of this prompts, to be honest. Let's hope I get one that I've never picked out. This one feels like one I've never opened actually. So maybe my wish is gonna come true. Oh, there's two of them here. So we're gonna go with this one because this one was tucked in the bigger one. So we're gonna go for this one because I know for sure I have not opened this one if it's like that. Random number generator. Okay, so I've definitely picked that one out before, but it's okay. We're gonna do that anyway. So the way this prompt works is that I'm gonna count all the books that I have on my TBR card right now and then put that number on a random number generator, and then whatever number lands on is the one I'm gonna pick. So I'm gonna go like 1, 2, 3, and if the number generator picks number 3, I'm gonna pick book number 3. Okay, so there's 23 books on my cart right now, and I have a number wheel generator here. Oh, this is really, really bright. 17. Okay. So book 17 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Book 17 is Cursed Bread by Sophie McIntosh. I'm so happy with this pick because I've been wanting to read this book ever since I bought it in New York City earlier this year, and it sounds really, really good. I think this is an LGBTQ book. Yeah, it says A Dreamy Sapphic Romp by The Times. It just gives me like huge Midsommar vibes, and I'm really interested in this book. If you eat the bread, you'll die. Elodie is the baker's wife, a plain, unremarkable woman ignored by her husband and underestimated by her neighbors. She burns with a secret desire to be extraordinary. One day, a charismatic new couple appear in town, the ambassador and his sharp-toothed wife, Violet. and Elodie quickly falls under their spell, eavesdropping on their conversations, longing to be part of their world. It sounds like they're gonna get into a sort of relationship, maybe kind of obsessive, which is my jam. And at the same time, spooky, eerie stuff is happening around the village. Horses are turning up dead and stuff like that. So it sounds really, really good. I'm really, really happy with our last pick for November's TBR. So that is the TBR for November. I'm really happy with this stack. I'm really hoping that I read more from November's TBR that I did in October. I still have like 2 weeks until October is done and over with, but it's not looking good. So I'm really hoping that in November I do a better job at reading from my physical TBR, especially because I'm really excited for like literally all of these books. If you have read any of these books and you really like them, or maybe you didn't like them, definitely let me know and I'll prioritize them in according to whatever you guys say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope the lighting was cozy, and if you want to see me read these books in any potential vlog, then definitely give me a follow. And yeah, I really appreciate it if you're here for this journey. I will leave you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. I love you.